I have a black eye. I'm going to the hairdresser. I'm going to be late, but what's new? Whatever. Everything is going pretty well. We have 1 month and then we are going. Yeah, so I got tickets for the Ghibli Park, so I guess it's fine. That's a fun thing. Like, I was debating hard because I just wasn't really sure if I want to do that touristy stuff. I don't want this trip to be very exhausting. You know, it's definitely not gonna be stacked with like these touristy stuff. I just want to experience life in Japan. Yeah, I'm going to a new hairdresser, and this hairdresser knows how to cut wavy hair. And I'm so excited because she was so cute. We've met before. Like, I just had to go in because I fucked up the appointment process stuff, because before that I wanted like these type of chunky highlights, and I was after that thinking like, for one, like this would be very expensive, but also I would probably regret it, like especially in Japan it would like go yellow and I just couldn't go back to the hairdresser and I would look like shit in Japan. I don't want that. And also, like, I started to notice people having this type of hair, and that made me, I felt an ick. Not necessarily like, not like that's a bad thing that we have the same hair, but I just wanted something unique, and I just had to realize that it's probably like it could be unique, but still I would feel that it's maybe too much, because I just like my hair to be simple, because my clothes can be like a little extreme, and then I would feel that it's just too much. Okay, so this hairdresser is like an angel. She told me that I am like a cute and very pretty girl. She made me like feel very welcomed there. My hair is perfect. I don't know if I like it curly. It's cute, but maybe if I had longer bangs that could be curled up, then maybe I would like it more, because this just doesn't suit my face shape, I think. Or I don't know. Does it make any sense? Or I'm just not used to it. The last hairdresser I had didn't really know how to cut hair. I had to realize. I just thought that every hairdresser knows how to cut hair, not just to dye hair, but she didn't know. I don't know. I'm not saying it's her problem. It was my problem that I didn't realize that, I guess, because when I first went to her, I wanted to dye my hair to an extreme color. Yeah, I had ginger hair once. Yeah. That was a very bad time in my life, so let's not talk about that. Oh my god, just look how bouncy my hair is. What the hell? I'm really excited to see how it looks like ironed. I want to see those layers. I started taking ballet classes. My life has been really good lately. Today I have a ballet class, and it was like the perfect form of exercise this for, because the teachers are strict but kind. I can stretch because I always wanted to be flexible, and this way I finally can probably manage being flexible in a couple of months, I guess. It's fun, it's a form of art, because when I went to the gym, it was very not like, why did I do that? I also ordered some makeup for my trip to Japan, and I don't want to bring a lot of things because I want to go with one luggage and then buy another luggage there, because I want to shop. I really just want to buy stuff that I really like and I really need, because I stopped shopping clothes, especially clothes, months ago. I'm really in a big need of clothing, so I'm still trying to stay very minimalistic with this, as minimalistic as I can be. My skin doesn't like anything but this. I break out from everything else, and I also put on some sunscreen, although we don't really have sun right now, so whatever. And I'm going to use Vaseline on my lips. But my point was that I forgot to tell you that I really like Korean makeup. Obviously, like everybody is into Korean makeup lately, and I'm not really that into Japanese makeup. I mean, I just don't know that many Japanese makeup, so I don't think that I will really buy makeup there, because I just don't even know the brand. But I do know this mascara that I really like, the Heroin Make mascara. Okay, anyways, I have to go and get some yen today, so I'm meeting up with my sister to go to the change and get some yen. But guys, it wasn't very easy thing to do, because my country doesn't really have yen that much, and the thing is that my Japanese teacher, is also going to Japan with with a group of friends of hers, and they already bought all of the yen in Budapest, and that's why I I had to order some yen from a very creepy man I found in a very creepy mall. I will wet this with the NYX Dewy Finish makeup setting spray. I got this brow pencil very recently. This is from Etude, which is a Korean brand, and I will definitely bring this to Japan because this is what I use most of the times now. I also have to go to the doctor's office because I had a migraine 2 days ago and I couldn't go to work, so I had to get a paper, and I'm also trying to get a fucking paper from my neurologist. Neurologist. I have a migraine pill that is probably banned in Japan, so I actually didn't look it up, but I'm sure I couldn't bring this into Japan because it's very strong. So I'm trying to get my doctor to write me a paper, and they told me that they will call me back. They didn't, in fact, but I knew this would happen. Like in Hungary, like anything you want from your doctor, like it's not easy, okay? Healthcare in Hungary is horrible, if you didn't know. Next part is blush, and I really wanted to show you from the brand Her, and this is the Moist Ample Blusher in the shade Berry Purple, and I really like this. A lot of people say that it gets really patchy, but I will tell you why. Because you have to set your face first before you use it, and I really like to set my face with another blush before putting this on. But you can also set your face with powder and then use that. I actually forgot, but I also have been using this Cover Perfection concealer pot from the Sam, and I really like this. If you're not into color correcting your face, you should get into color correcting your face because it is life-changing. Like let's see, I'm putting red usually under my eyes because it's very dark brown, and look at the difference. What the hell. So I have this Rare Beauty blush in the shade of nearly mauve. And I recently got this, and I will definitely bring this to Japan. This is the Dot On Mood lip pencil in Oud Beige from Heart%, and basically you have to give some shadow to your lips with this, that I really like to do. And also I really like to use this on my nose as a contour, because this is what I do. And it's done. Alright, the next thing is this blush I was talking about. This is a liquid blush, and I just put this on my hands. I will dab my brush into it and then go over the Rare Beauty blush, and it gives it a very pretty hue too. Let's choose an outfit that I would wear in Japan and that I want to bring to Japan. Although I'm not gonna bring a lot of clothes because I want to buy some. So this mascara is insane. This is the best mascara I've ever used, and it's not just because it's waterproof, because I used other waterproof mascaras and they were good. Okay, so waterproof mascaras are the best choice if you want your curls to stay up, and they are just the best in general, I think, but very hard to wash them off. But this is the best. You can just order this from Stylovana. And my newest obsession is this Romand Glasting Matting Balm, which, you know, if you are into like Korean makeup, then you know what this is. But this is my first Romand lip stuff. I have this backless top on that I really like, and I'm gonna put on some brown long socks. Pants are these ones from Zara, and these are very similar to Hakama pants, and that's why I bought them for the Stray Kids concert. Cute. And I have these shoes, are Vagabond shoes that I got second hand. Okay, so you can't even see the brown. You can't see the brown, but maybe when I sit down. This is definitely better. You can't see the gray, but you can see the brown, which is a very important thing because my coat has brown in it. This is a vintage leather coat I got in a vintage shop in Budapest. You can get the hood off, but I like the hood because of this. Yeah. Yes. So, yeah. And I'm gonna wear this Calvin Klein bag, I think. Wait, it's weird. Other option is this, but no. So that was my glow up before my trip to Japan. Anyways, now I will need to go to the doctor's office. I hope I will get there before they close. And thank you for watching. Bye.